Good morning, everyone. So I am getting ready to head off to work, but I wanted to sit down and kind of tell you all what is happening right now. We are getting ready to move, and not only are we moving, we just bought a fifth wheel camper, and that is what we're going to be moving into. There she is, our new home. Alright, so it's late at night. Tyler's mom, Ricky, a few other people came and looked at it, and now we're just in it by ourselves, and then we're gonna do a little tour, even though we've already done one. This is when you walk in. To the right is our kitchen. It's a little dark in here. I'll take some other pictures. Then to the left is another cabinet. This is where we're gonna put our dining table. Storage up there. This is all the before. There's a booth. Here's what the flooring looks like. We're going to switch that out too. And this is what it looks like from here. Alright guys, so today is day one of getting this camper ready to live in. So probably like with any renovation process, you go to Lowe's like 100 times. Well, I'm already on my second trip today. Anyways, back behind me are 2 boxes of vinyl flooring. So it is basically the peel and stick tiles, and that's what we're going to be laying down for the flooring. We are over a week into renovation, so I am on my way to the camper, and I'm so excited because today is a big day. Hey guys.
Oh, it's Rachel.
It looks so good. Alright, so I feel like I'm living in a construction zone right now. Me and Tyler have moved into our camper, and yeah, it's been exactly a week since we moved in, and a little bit longer than that since we purchased it, because we did do a 2-week renovation. I'm still trying to figure out like storage, like how to figure out the storage and what's gonna look best. I'm also still trying to figure out like how I'm going to keep this place clean, because that has been such a challenge. Like there's been a lot of challenges so far about like really with functionality that I haven't really figured out or gotten a hold of. So what's going on is they're putting like utilities in for us, and that right there has been a super big challenge. There are a few challenges, but a few exciting things. Honestly, we've not really been in the camper a ton this past week. It's actually made us like get out more and do more things and be outside and spend time with family. It is time for the big reveal. I am so excited because we have worked so hard and we've been just trying to get this put together for quite a while now. We decided to take out those 2 chairs and put in a small little like dining table that is basically a 2-seater. So we felt like for us that was the best option. The 2 biggest things that you're gonna notice is the things that we took out of the camper. We painted the entire camper white, but we ended up painting everything white, and then I painted the hinges this like champagne color spray paint. So I just spray painted them a champagne color. And I really like how it ended up turning out. I'm like looking around and everything. I really like how it turned out. In our slide, which is what I'm sitting on right now, this was probably also one of the bigger changes, besides painting it and then adding the tile wood looking floors. We're in the bedroom, and here above our bed is like a bunch of cabinet storage space. Now this, I'm pretty sure, is not very organized, but this is what our pantry looks like. There's all kinds of random unhealthy foods and baking products. Under here in this big one is where I keep my crock pot and chopper and stuff like that. This is my routine that I do just about every single week. Sometimes I do more than others, it just depends. So the first thing I like to do is take all of my bedding off of the bed and just wash it, because when you live in a tiny space, everything gets dirty a lot quicker. So I definitely wash my sheets every single week, as well as the quilt. I usually do about every other week, but it's definitely a priority. And so once I get that, and then I'm going to take off the cover off the couch because my dog jumps up there now. So I just want to get that load of laundry going, since it usually takes a little bit longer. And then it's time to wash the dishes. So now that we live in a smaller space, we don't have a dishwasher. It's something to get used to, but we also don't use as many dishes. Next, I'm going to start vacuuming the floors. Now, having a golden retriever in such a small space, granted he goes outside a lot, still him hanging out in here, his hair gets everywhere. You can kind of see the hair balls. I literally have to vacuum more than once a week. I should probably vacuum every single day, honestly. Also, side note, how cute is this? She came to join me. So sweet. For a second, I was a little worried because I could smell like heat, almost like there was a fire, kind of. Not a fire, but you know, like a heater that could blow up. But actually there's a, they're trying to heat our pipes because our pipes did freeze. But I will show you kind of how we're doing the underpinning. We're working on it.
Yeah, get that drill. Is this as far out as it needs to be?
They're putting up a frame first. All the way around it. We've already got that framed. There's the heater. That had me worried for a second. We're getting the pipes under there. So that is kind of how we're going to be doing our underpinnings. This is what it's looking like. The dogs and the cats are all up here. They have to join me every time I'm doing something. But I thought I would share with you all kind of what I do, what my nighttime routine is like. And the first thing that usually starts off my nighttime routine is heading over to my mom's house and eating dinner, because whenever she's cooking dinner, she always invites us over, and that is where we eat our dinner. Let's go. Do you want to take a drink, Tyler, or are you going to drink what's... You don't have anything? I'm going to take me an iced drink. Say that it's all been amazing, that it's always been roses and butterflies, but it definitely hasn't. It's definitely been one of the most challenging things I have ever done in my life, but I also think so far in only 6 months, it's probably one of the most rewarding things. I now value square footage. So what I mean by that is I definitely value every square footage that I have in my home, that I have to live in, that I have to spend my time in. I've definitely learned my preferences after living in a 2,500 square foot rental home. I know that I don't like a home that large, and after living in like 100 and some square feet, I don't prefer to live in a house this small. This is probably one of my most favorite things that I've learned, is just that simpler is better. I don't like clutter. I don't like having a bunch of different versions of the same thing. Like, I do not like, I just like a more simpler life. I like less amounts of items, less things to take care of, less things to worry about, to clean. Like, all of that is just stress in my life, and it's also just one more thing to worry about. So for me, I've definitely liked learning that you don't need as much as you think you need, and you probably don't even use half of what you have. And I think this is probably one of the biggest things that I have learned, is to appreciate the little things. And as crazy as that sounds, I'm talking like the fact that we have heating and air conditioning, the fact that we have running water, the fact that we can have, in a home, you can take long hot showers. Like, I've definitely learned to appreciate the little things in life that before I totally 100% took for granted. I think it's just something that you get used to, and once you get used to stuff, I think you naturally take it for granted. But when you don't have something, or something is a little bit more inconvenient than it was before, you realize, wow, I am so thankful for the things that I have. Tyler has just completely supported every crazy idea I have had when it comes to RV living. He supported it 100%, and actually he's really thrived in it, and he's really enjoyed it. And I would still say, even though it was my idea to do this and to embark on this journey, I definitely think that he actually enjoys it more than I do, and he's a lot more content than I ever could be. It is the weekend, and I wanted to do a weekend vlog. We do have plans this evening, but we woke up to this. It's still snowing. It was like 50 degrees yesterday, and now it looks like this. Charlie, we're gonna go play in the snow? We're gonna play in the snow. We took the dining room table out of this corner and put back one of the leather chairs that was there before. And that usually doesn't go there. I'm just getting ready to do my makeup, but I thought I would show you. It comes with this little footstool, and we ended up making the change because it's just a lot more functional. Having this table in here took up a lot of space, and then the chairs were just like falling apart because they were obviously used prior to us getting them. But now it's just a lot more cozy. I spend a lot more time sitting here when Tyler's like on the couch or whatever, so we like it a lot better. It's not aesthetically what I would want, but for now I think it works great and it's super comfortable. So as this being our first year as living full-time, we've kind of seen it all, done it all. We are halfway through winter, and I feel like this second half is gonna go a lot better because we've got the first half down, and I really feel like, hopefully, I might jinx this, I probably should knock on wood. We feel like hopefully now that the cold weather has kind of run its course, and that hopefully now it'll just be normal winter temperatures, like 30 and above, because 30 and above is pretty good. Like, we've felt like 30 and above, 34 and above has been pretty good, not hard to deal with or anything like that. I guess I should say, how long will we RV? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna stay in this camper until we pay off all of our debt, or if we're just gonna stay in it a year, or I don't know if next week I'll decide I don't want to do this anymore and I want to sell my camper. Like, I don't really know how long we plan to stay in this camper. But, well, I'll say I don't really know the exact number or how long we will for sure stay in this camper, but I can kind of tell you what our plan is. Basically, our plan, if we stick to plan, our debt will be paid off in hopefully about 2 years. So I guess about a year and a half from now, maybe a little bit over a year and a half from now. So that is our plan. Our plan is, once we get to that point, we will start talking about what we're gonna do next. Are we gonna sell this? Are we gonna continue to live in it so we can save up more money? So I don't really know, but my goal is to at least make it for another year and a half, and then hopefully either move into a rental home or maybe buy a home. I don't know. So when I say we do this so that we can build our dream home, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to build our dream home as soon as we're done doing this. it kind of just means that we're gonna get financially stable, get on the right foot, and then be able to build a dream home a lot sooner than we would be able to if we hadn't have done this journey. I will be honest and say that I'm not always happy living in this space. This space is not, there's not a lot of space, that's just it. So it doesn't mean that I'm not happy with the overall journey. I think I'm happy with it, but sometimes it just gets frustrating to live in such a small space, to want more, to want a home, to want a really functional kitchen. Like, that stuff I think is natural. So, I mean, I don't know that this is something that I want to do for a really, really long time. I definitely think it's something that is temporary for us. But, so that's kind of like our plan. Hopefully we'll make it in here another 1.5 years. If things change and we're not happy, then I'm not saying I won't sell the camper and I won't move out. I don't think we would fail at it. I just think that we would be doing what would make us happy. Yes, we have officially paid off our camper. We own this bad boy. We are so excited. Yeah, I was hoping it would definitely happen before July, and we're real close, but we got it. We got it on June 29th. So we are so excited and so happy to have this paid off. I don't have to worry about the payment or anything. Who knows, we might sell it soon. I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about kind of where I was with the whole RV living thing. I think we moved into this camper in September of last year. So September. So it's been about 10 months that we have been living in this camper. And I think that we are at the point where we are ready to move out. I say that and we could still be here another 5 months. I don't know. I think we're just seriously looking at, like, what is our next move? Like, are we gonna go rent somewhere? I don't think that we're in the position yet to purchase a home because we would really like to have a large down payment for that. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really know what the plan is, but it's definitely something that we've been talking about. You know, I just think that we are ready for a home, and I think that has been something that I've kind of talked about throughout this whole journey, is just, yes, it feels like this is our home and our place to come home to, but it just doesn't feel like home in the sense of like long term, if that makes sense. I think we're living in here knowing that we're not going to stay here and that we're going to want a home instead of a camper. Hello everyone, so today is Thursday. I had to think about that for a minute. We put in an offer on a house. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we found this house. We went and looked at it a few times and we really liked it. We think it's a great starter home for us. I don't think the girl's gonna accept it, and I don't know how much higher we can go, so I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We have been looking and searching for a home. We have lived in a camper now for over a year. I can't believe we've made it a year, honestly. I mean, I think in the beginning I thought maybe a year or 2 years we would be in a camper, but not happening. We are definitely ready now. We have been looking for houses for months now. Another house came on the market that we went and saw, and we made an offer that same day. And this house is so perfect for us. Like, I could cry. Ever since we've seen this house, and ever since, you know, we looked at it, and ever since things have been starting to work out for us, I've almost cried every time because it's perfect. And I feel so lucky and blessed and excited, and I just am so excited for this new chapter. And you know, this has just been a dream of ours, and to be in the process of getting ready to have a home somewhere that we will stay in for a really long time, hopefully, or I mean, however long. I never want to put like time frames on anything. I just feel like it's something that's definitely going to make us very happy, and a lot of things in our life will happen as we're in this space. So that is pretty much where we are, what has been going on. We're just excited, and I'm so excited to share this journey with you all. I can't wait to share with you all our moving process. This is like my dream, so I'm so excited. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more moving vlogs coming soon, hopefully. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.